I mean, I don't know if you believe in moral wins, but to come out of here with a performance like this after last week, I got to think there's some things you can build upon.
Yeah, definitely. We got better, I think, going into this week. We obviously were at a crossroads after losing that game last week the way we did. So, we made the focus on just everybody getting better. It's just coaches, players. And, we definitely got better this week. College kids can improve a lot in a week, and so can coaches. So we all did, and they played better football this week. It wasn't enough, but they definitely got better. And all of our goals are still ahead of us. We haven't started conference play yet. It sucks to see, the 0-8 on the road and the 1-2 this year, but at the end of the day, it's 0-0, and we got to go play better football and win games.
Now, it was a scary hit with Buckhalter. What's any update there? Yeah,
on the field, he was doing, I don't never speak about medical things, but he was moving. He was talking. He's at the hospital now. They feel confident and positive. He's going through some tests. Hopefully, he'll join us on the plane.
Yeah, Coach, Arkansas defensive back TJ Metcalf finished that game with a pick. Were you or your players aware earlier this week about the bulletin board type comments he made coming into this game about UAB?
No, we don't listen to any of that stuff. I don't read anything. I don't watch anything. I learned that a long time ago. 40 should get the credit. 40 tipped the ball. So 40 caused that interception. We made a great double move out of open receiver, and 40 is a great player. He's a great player. Played on Sundays for a long time, and phenomenal plays and go gadget arms and good handling.
Coach, curious, you spent a lot of the presser early in the week talking about Bobby Petrino, seeing it in person. What was that like?
He's everything I said. I kept telling our defensive coaches, you can't play him until after 15 seconds on the clock. He was the puppet master again, got him in great looks, has a lot of weapons, was more patient than he usually is, ran the ball more, which is what I was afraid of. We wanted this to become a throwing game, and his patience running the football, they're virtually impossible to stop when Bobby's pulling strings like he does, and they run the ball well.
Said you wanted to turn to a throwing game. What did you think of their lead back, Jackson?
He's phenomenal. This is not just him, though. He's a very good player. It's their run schemes, they run them into soft parts of your defense. They have a lot of different run schemes available to them. Their offensive line does a really good job grasping it. Their players can execute it. Now that he's got a quarterback that is so versatile, you try to stop one thing, and the next thing you know, he's keeping it and getting you for 10 or whatever. How many yards did he rush for? He must have rushed
49.
Yeah. So that's what I was afraid of. My biggest fear coming to this game was their run game and him as a runner, not their passing. Not that the passing game was not good, but that's what I feared the most, and Bobby did a great job of sticking to it.
I know last week was frustrating offensively. What did you think of the game plan Alex Mortensen came out with?
It was awesome. I thought we definitely stuck to our guns. We wanted to create as many short yard situations as possible. We felt like we could run the ball, not explosively. They're very good. We felt like we could be stubborn with the run and pick our spots with the pass, make some plays. That's exactly what we did. We got to learn how to finish drives off in the red zone. That's been an issue since we've gotten here. It's the biggest thing. That and turnovers are the two biggest things that we have to fix. Offensively, we're not there yet, but we're going to work on it. And I definitely, again, I want to say we were better. We're not good enough yet, but we got better.
Anything else?
Yeah, early in the game, you guys kind of had momentum, had that lead. Can you just touch on what went into that onside kick decision?
Yeah, I wanted to play this thing aggressively. They did show it. You don't just onside kick to onside kick. There was a vulnerability there. The vulnerability was real. We kicked a little too hard. Wanted to try to, if we captured momentum this game, I was going to try to stick with it. I thought our defense did a phenomenal job of getting on the field and holding them to 3. That was kind of, I figured like if we could go for that, get it, obviously you can maintain momentum. If you don't get it, if you hold them to a field goal, it's not a life or death. So, the thing we didn't execute as well as we wanted to, was our defense did a great job holding them to a field goal.
Toward the end of the game, there was that, I think, unsportsmanlike call. What explanation did you get on that?
I guess our player ripped his mouthpiece off. What bothers me is my explanation was that, yeah, we saw the Arkansas player punch the UAB player, but we try not to penalize the second thing. So are we trying to teach our kids to react? That there's no consequences for reaction. I thought the whole thing was tough. It felt difficult. We were able to see these things on iPads. So, you were able to see it on TV. That was some tough pills to swallow out there, some of the calls.
And Taylor Green never really looked comfortable with his arm. What do you think y'all did well to kind of?
I think we changed the pictures on him. That's why we wanted to become a passing game. You know, we really are hoping they were going to try to throw it 30, 40 times. We felt like we could change the pictures after the snap. We felt like we had some pressures that could get home. We were rolling the dice that they weren't going to be stubborn with the run. And again, Bobby did an incredible job of staying stubborn with the run. And when they're doing both, they're going to be tough to stop. I mean, what are we holding to, 450?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been averaging 670. So, you know, I thought overall we did as well as we could have, considering that.
And then what did you think of Zeno's performance today?
That was awesome. You know, we've played two opponents in the SEC, the best team in the world in Georgia, and this team that's going to have a very successful season. And he's been clearly one of the better players on the field in both games. So he continues to impress. And I thought the guys around him played really well too. You know, we made some plays. Our running backs ran real hard. Our protection was much more sound this week. So you know, we made improvements, and I thought Jacob answered the bell well.
All good?
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.